When people talk about reliability, brands like Toyota or Honda usually dominate the conversation. But ask experienced mechanics, longtime Mercedes technicians, or even taxi drivers who spent decades behind the wheel, and you'll hear a very different story. Before the early 2000s, many Mercedes-Benz cars were engineered with a philosophy that is almost impossible to imagine today. The goal wasn't to make the cheapest car possible or chase the newest technology trends. The goal was durability. These cars were built to survive hundreds of thousands of kilometers. Many of them were designed with extremely strong engines, overbuilt suspension systems, and simple mechanical components that could be repaired instead of replaced. That is why even today you can still see these cars driving around the world with 400,000, 500,000, or even more than 1 million kilometers on the odometer. Mechanics often say that some of these old Mercedes models simply refuse to die. So today we are counting down 10 of the most reliable old Mercedes models ever built, according to years of experience from mechanics and long-term owners. And trust me, if properly maintained, some of these cars can outlive their owners. Let's start with number 10, Mercedes-Benz W210. The W210 E-Class had a controversial start because of rust issues, but when it comes to mechanical durability, many mechanics still consider the E320 with the M112 V6 engine, one of the most reliable modern classic Mercedes cars. This engine is known for its strong internal components, simple design, and the ability to run for extremely high mileage with basic maintenance. Transmission reliability is also surprisingly good when serviced regularly, and the suspension system is relatively simple compared to later Mercedes models. Many taxi companies across Europe used these cars extensively in the late 1990s and early 2000s. Some of them easily surpassed 500,000 kilometers while still running smoothly. While rust protection is something buyers should check carefully, the mechanical reliability of the W210 E320 makes it one of the most affordable entry points into durable Mercedes ownership. 9. Mercedes-Benz W202. The W202 was Mercedes' first attempt to create a more compact luxury sedan while still maintaining traditional Mercedes durability. And for the most part, it succeeded. Models like the C220 and C280 are especially respected among mechanics, thanks to their simple engines and strong drivetrains. These cars use naturally aspirated engines that are known for long lifespans and relatively low maintenance requirements. The interior quality also holds up surprisingly well, even after decades of use. Many examples still feel solid, with minimal rattles or structural issues. While it may not be the most exciting Mercedes ever built, the W202 is widely considered a reliable daily driver that can survive extreme mileage. 8. Mercedes-Benz W203. The W203 generation improved significantly over the W202 in terms of technology and comfort, while still maintaining relatively strong reliability. The C320 equipped with the M112 V6 engine is often recommended by mechanics because it combines solid performance with proven durability. Compared to later Mercedes models, the electronics are still manageable, and the engines are less complex. Many owners report driving these cars well past 300,000 kilometers with only routine maintenance. For buyers looking for an inexpensive entry into the Mercedes brand, the W203 C-Class remains one of the safest choices. 7. Mercedes-Benz W208. The CLK may look like a stylish coupe designed more for comfort than durability, but underneath the body it shares many mechanical components with the highly reliable W202 C-Class. The CLK 320, again powered by the trusted M112 V6 engine, has earned a reputation as a surprisingly tough long-term car. Mechanics often mention that these engines are capable of running for decades if oil changes and cooling system maintenance are done on time. Because the CLK was often owned by enthusiasts rather than fleet drivers, many examples are still in excellent condition today. This makes it one of the most underrated durable Mercedes coupes ever built. 6. Mercedes-Benz W163. The first-generation ML class was not perfect when it was released, but over time it proved to be a durable SUV with strong mechanical foundations. The ML 320 with the M112 V6 engine is again the key here. This engine platform appears repeatedly on reliability lists because of its simplicity and robust design. The ML class also offers strong off-road capability, making it a practical choice for people who want a durable luxury SUV without the complexity of modern systems. With proper care, these vehicles can easily reach extremely high mileage. 5. Mercedes-Benz W211. The W211 is often considered one of the last relatively simple E-Class generations before Mercedes began introducing heavy electronic complexity. The E320 models with the naturally aspirated V6 are especially respected for reliability. They offer a perfect balance of modern comfort and traditional Mercedes engineering. Mechanics often say that if you want a Mercedes that feels modern but still has long-term durability potential, the W211 E320 is one of the best options. Many examples have already crossed 400,000 kilometers and continue to operate reliably. 4. Mercedes-Benz W140. The W140 S-Class is legendary. This car represents the peak of Mercedes over-engineering during the 1990s. Everything about the W140 was built with extreme durability in mind. The doors feel like vaults, the suspension components are massive, and the engines were designed for long-term reliability. Models like the S320 inline-6 and S500 V8 are especially respected by mechanics. Although maintenance can be expensive due to the complexity of the car, the core mechanical components are extremely strong. It's not uncommon to see W140 models with incredibly high mileage still operating smoothly today. 3. Mercedes-Benz W126. Before the W140, there was the legendary W126. This S-Class defined Mercedes luxury during the 1980s and early 1990s. More importantly, it built a reputation for durability that still influences the brand's image today. The engines in these cars are incredibly robust, especially the inline-6 and V8 options. Many W126 models have already passed 500,000 kilometers, and some even exceed 1 million kilometers with proper maintenance. It's no surprise that mechanics still call this one of the strongest luxury sedans ever produced. 2. Mercedes-Benz W123. If you ask mechanics around the world to name one of the toughest cars ever built, the W123 will almost always appear on the list. This car became legendary thanks to its diesel engines, particularly the 240D and 300D. These engines were designed to last an incredibly long time, and taxi companies around the world relied on them for decades. It's not unusual to see W123 cars with extremely high mileage still functioning reliably. The mechanical simplicity, strong build quality, and durable diesel engines make the W123 one of the most respected Mercedes models ever created. 1. Mercedes-Benz W124. Taking the #1 spot is the legendary W124. Many mechanics consider the W124 the perfect balance between classic Mercedes engineering and modern usability. It was built during a time when Mercedes focused heavily on durability, safety, and mechanical strength. The inline-6 engines used in models like the E300 and E320 are known for their incredible longevity. The suspension design is strong, the chassis is extremely durable, and the overall build quality remains impressive even after decades. Some W124 cars have already surpassed 700,000 or even 1 million kilometers. That's why many mechanics still believe the W124 is one of the most reliable luxury cars ever produced. Final thoughts. The automotive world has changed dramatically over the past few decades. Modern cars are filled with advanced technology, complex electronics, and efficiency-focused engineering. But these old Mercedes models represent a completely different era, an era where durability often came before everything else. That's why many of these cars are still on the road today, sometimes with mileage numbers that seem almost impossible. And for enthusiasts, collectors, or anyone looking for a durable classic, these Mercedes models remain some of the best options ever built. Now I'm curious about your opinion. Which old Mercedes do you think deserves a place on this list? And which one would you choose if you wanted a car that could last forever? Let me know down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video and want to see more content about the most reliable cars ever built, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and support the channel for more automotive deep dives like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.